Hello again, my name's Gabe Zona. You know what's really amazing is that this administration is now saying that unemployment's at 7.6%. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. 88,000 jobs were created and 65,000 people dropped off the voting. They're not looking for work anymore. They've given up. They're like toast. You know, done. So let me understand this. Our unemployment is at 7.6%. 88,000 new jobs were formed and 665,000 people dropped off. 7.6% is probably about 22% if the real number were to be shown to the American people. But that wouldn't work for Obama and his administration. 7.6 sounds like a nice number, right? Yeah. You know what's insane? Is people sit back and do nothing about it. Yeah. They listen to this crap coming out of Washington and hey, no big deal. Stock market is soaring, everybody's doing fine, right? Wrong. And for those of you that think the stock market's going to continue, you know what's going to happen to the stock market? This is going to be like the Great Depression all over again. Yeah, they're just waiting to pull a pin. And when they pull a pin, it's going to be nasty for all of us. That's why Janet's got her boys ready. Yeah, and girls. And I think what they've done is they've taken over the police forces of the United States. That's what I believe is his new stormtroopers. You know what I mean? You know, the president owns the Marines. The Marines are the strongest fighting force in the world, yet he had to go make his own. You know why? Because he knows the Marines won't turn against their own people. But he also knows that the people he's cultivated for the last 4.5, 5 years, they will. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It ain't going to be long, I don't think, before Big Sis opens the gates of hell. And we're all going to see what all those hollow points are for. And I said this before, I'll guarantee you that a lot of those hollow points have found their way over to Syria, and they're in the bodies of cryptic Muslims and Shiite Muslims. Children as well. Because those guys don't care who they kill. You know what I mean? And those guys are the guys we trained. Yeah, for like over a year in Jordan. Yeah. We trained and we supply them with money. $80 million. That's what Kerry gave him. Yeah, but Kerry's going to make peace with him because he's got mashpucha. You know what mashpucha is? Family. Yeah, he's got family in Iran now. His son-in-law is Iranian. Isn't that wonderful? I wonder if he's going to have more than one wife. Be interesting. Anyway, this whole thing is nuts. And Kerry has got to go. His security clearance has got to go. Congress can't escape around this one. No. His security clearance has to go. The law is fairly clear on that. You know what I mean? You have like a relative that's like belonging to like a rogue nation. Huh? And the son-in-law's got family over there. You know what I mean? Mommy and daddy and who knows what else. The guy's got to have money because they sent him here to study to become a doctor. So there's big dinero back there in Iran. Yeah. I wonder if he's tied into the Ayatollah. You know, and the thing is, most Muslims, and that's what the son-in-law is, because his last name, Abedin. That's a Muslim name. Yeah, Abedin. Like Huma Abedin. That's also a Muslim name. I have a friend that's Iranian, and she told me they're absolutely Muslim names. So I wonder if Kerry's daughter is going to be okay with multiple wives. You know what I mean? And prostitutes and whatever else they can do. Because that's what they do. Yeah. Pretty crazy. But hey, it's the American way, right? Yeah, we elected this piece of crap. Well, I don't think we elected him. I think the Chicago machinery snuck him under the wire, you know, fraudulent votes. People are still getting arrested for fraudulent votes. They're getting convicted and going to prison. But has that changed anything in Washington? That's the question. Has it? No, it hasn't. Bozo is still reigning supreme. Oh, yeah. And if he gets his way, he's going to destroy the Republicans. Well, actually, they're destroying themselves. Because they got idiots like Lane Bray McCain, and they got guys like Jeff Flake the Flake from Snowflake, Arizona, you know what I mean? And they got guys like Pretty Face Rubio who couldn't have a clue as to what to do, you know? These guys got lucky. But their luck's running out, isn't it? Because we're seeing what they're all about. And when it comes time, if there is another election, which it probably won't be, but if there is, and it's not full of fraud, they're all gone. Both on the Republican and the Democratic side. We need to clean that sewer out, you know? Pelosi said that we got to drain the swamp. Well, we got to start doing that, because she won't do it. We got to do it. And she's part of the swamp, huh? So is Harry Reid. Yeah, they all are. They all have to go. And if they don't, well, I don't think it's going to matter anyway, because I think we're all pretty much screwed. What do you think? I told you what I think.